choices you made, did you make them up?
All the choices you made, did you make them up?
Did you make them up? All the choices you made, did you make them up? Gan.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly. Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly. Yo, good morning. Welcome to the Maddie Megan Music live stream. We're here, it's Friday morning. Y'all had a good week. I hope you did. I sure did. I'm still recovering from my trip to San Diego, but I'm feeling better. I'm feeling energized. ready to rock. We got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to do everything I need to do today live on stream. I'm just going through all the notes in my head of what I got to do. So I might do everything on stream and make it a long one today. Hope y'all are doing well, vibing, feeling good. Got my coffee going, and we are ready to rock. We're live on Instagram, we're live on Twitch, we're live on YouTube, and I think might be trying to get onto TikTok, so I might look into that today, see how we can get on TikTok. So right now I'm on 3, but we could push it to 4 streaming places. So really trying to get out to all different services and see if people can pop and see what's up. So hey, we got Zay in the chat over on YouTube. What's up, Zay? Welcome. In fact, RMP Zay, we're going to be looking at RMP Zay's stuff right now. That's the first thing we're going to be doing. I got a session book with Zay. He's an artist here in Las Vegas. We're going to get his beats set up into Pro Tools so we can get him when he comes in Monday, boom, we just turn on, get it going. So that is the first and foremost thing we're doing. I may have to pop out for just a few minutes, but let's get it started right now. I'm going to pull up the main screen. So Zay went ahead this morning and sent me a couple YouTube links for the beats he's going to be recording to today. In fact, he already sent me Zay already sent me the tracks. He actually already recorded the tracks. He actually did the tracks over in BandLab. So he recorded the vocals and stuff BandLab, which actually sound pretty good, man. I'm really impressed with BandLab. I did some stuff with it this week to help out another client, so I got a chance to check it out. Zay records vocals on it, but for him, he wants to get the studio quality recording and try to up that quality, because it sounds good to me as far as the content and what he's recorded, but we want to push it, make it sound even better. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys my process of how I bring in beats into a Pro Tools session. This is what I do almost for every session. Sometimes at the session. Sometimes I don't get the Zay's good. I already like Zay because he sent me the beats beforehand. Sometimes they don't even know what beat they're gonna be using, so I gotta go download it off YouTube and then import it into Pro Tools. So I'm gonna show you what that process looks like from start to finish. It's pretty easy, but there's a couple things you want to do to make sure it's like in there clean and ready for recording. So let's get into it. The first beat he sent, I'm gonna do all 3 of them right now, so you'll see it 3 times in a row here, but let me click on the first beat he sent me. It's this one here. This beat, Reaper. So let's take a listen to this beat. I'm gonna turn off the background music. Should be able to hear the beat. There we go. Cool. It's a Save AJ type beat called Reaper. Cool vibes. I've actually already heard the song that he wrote, but I don't know if he wants us playing the song, but I just wanted to get the beats going. So So what I'm gonna do while I got the beat uploaded here or up on YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and create a session. I always make the session name the name of our artist, RMP Zay, and just make track 1. Shit, I fucked that up already. Cool. That's not what I wanted to push. Let's try that. Okay. Bang. We're gonna hit create. And then I have a folder for all my clients. So I save it in there. But I need to create a new one for Zay. So went ahead and created that. Now I can save it in there. Oh, play some of it's cool? Alright, we'll play it too. We'll play it. I always let Zay, I try to just get permission because sometimes you as an artist, you don't want that music out there right away, right off the rip. But yeah, if you're cool, gets people to know. So guys, make sure you follow RMP Zay on Instagram. Let me get the exact handle here. Yeah, RMP Zay, at RMP Zay on Instagram. Make sure you give him a follow. I'm gonna put it on all the chats. Not signed in there. I have that signed. Cool. That's our beat. So I'm gonna pause it so it doesn't go to the next beat. So make sure you follow RMP Zay on IG. He's making a push to get his music heard, and the first step is getting the music recorded the right way. So he's already a step ahead. Mad people out there, if you ask me. So good on you, RMP Zay or Zay. Zay's easier, he said when I talked to him. So all right. So really simple. We already set up the session. Sometimes I'm doing this super quick, so I'm setting up the session. I'm downloading the beat at the same time. So we got the beat. Literally gonna just hit copy under the share. I'm going straight to my YouTube to MP3. Copying it in there or paste it in there. Hit convert. It's gonna convert it from the YouTube into an MP3 format. Because we want the file. We don't need the whole video, right? Hit download. Gonna download the beat. And this is the sauce right here. This is the sauce I found. You got to use something like TuneBat to find the song key and BPM finder. This is really important because we need the BPM to match up when we're on Pro Tools. Also, since RMP Zay is using auto-tune, we need to make sure we have the correct key as well for the auto-tune. So what this does, it gives us the key and the BPM, which is sick. That's exactly what we need. So I like to take the beat, give it the name, or on the name, change it, put the key, and put the BPM right at the top. So when I upload it into Pro Tools, that's ready to rock. So here we go. It's this quick. This is super quick. All right. So we got our beat. I'm literally going to pull it over into Pro Tools. And we got it in there. See how it already says on Pro Tools the name of the beat, but also has my key and tempo in there. So we'll go ahead and change it. 135 right there. We're going to do a couple things. It's in A minor. Make sure A minor selected. And we're going to go to auto key, manual. AutoKey's clutch, man. This is from AutoKeys from Antares that does autotune. And we can select the key, and then what I do is I hit send. Hold up, let me do one thing. Hold on, I'm done. Send to autotune. So now my autotunes are all set to the correct key. So if you look at my key, A minor now. It's usually set to C chromatic, but now it's on A minor. I have the settings there. For Zay's vocal, the way he has it on the demos, on the BandLab demos, his retune speed is higher. So I think I'm gonna bump that retune speed up like quite a bit. We'll start it at 5, and then when we're in with Zay, we'll see if that vibes for him. So that's just on the recording track. Once he confirms that's how he likes his autotune, then I'll copy it to my other tracks. For now, I don't want to keep copying. So, all right, couple things right off the rip. My template is set up to automatically lower the beat. Maddie, why are we lowering the beat? Like the beat bangs. Yo, I believe you. The beat bangs. I hear the beat. It bangs, right? But if the beat is too loud, that means I have to keep making the microphone louder. And what happens when we make the mic too loud and Zay's recording? The mic's gonna start clipping and distorting. It's gonna sound like shit, right? So we bring the beat softer. We make it so Zay can do his vocals, rap on top of the beat so we can hear it. So our main concern right now is making sure that the vocal is recorded good. It's recorded well. That's our main concern. So as far as the volume and stuff, I can just increase the volume on the headphones for Zay if he needs the beat louder or his vocals louder. But if I don't have these balanced out where he's recording and it's too soft, like you can't hear his voice, or it's too loud and it's clipping at the top, then we're screwed, because on the mixing side of things, it's going to make it much harder to make it sound good. So what I've done, because I know a lot of cats are pulling down the clip gain on here, or they're pulling on the fader. This is the sauce. I'm giving away all my secrets today. This is a new secret I found out from Ben Foster? Ben Taylor. He's like audio engineer, recording engineer, track engineer. He puts trim on here and he has that boom bump down. He has usually like -10, and then you can change it from there. I brought it to -15. So that means right when I put this thing in, it's already to the level we need it. I don't have a playback engine. Get on the right playback engine. So does that make sense, chat? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important that we capture the vocal in the best possible way, because check. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. I fixed it now, Zay. My bad. I see you know your stuff. Yeah, I'm trying. This is all stuff I'm still learning, but I've been recording at this studio since May. So I've had to kind of adjust how I record people and what I'm doing to make it the best for people recording. So Leagues, what's up, baby? Welcome to the chat, bro. Hope you're doing well. All right. So we get the vocal in, or we get the beat in. That's all set. I set his auto tune because he needs, for his tracks, from at least what I heard, the auto tune to the correct key. So that's done. In fact, this is ready to go. But we got one last thing to do as far as the beat. When you download from YouTube, I don't know if you guys can see this. Watch this. I'm going to go to the very beginning. When you download from YouTube, YouTube always gives you, take that out. YouTube always gives you a little space. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe it's just a little buffer. So when the song plays, it'll play from the beginning without, like, cleanly. But we don't want that. We want our shit right on the beat. So what we got to do is get this directly on our line. So how we do this, we already have our tab transient on the left ready. We click on the beat where the first kick drum's going to hit, which is this. Right? That's our 808. So I'm going to hit tab on my keyboard. So that's a little too close. Let's go back here. So something interesting. It's taking to the next, like, tab way down. So that's not what we want. See how jumping, like, 2 bars? So we don't like that, unfortunately. But we can just pick it. So boom. That's the beginning of our beat. Now, our beat starts right at the very top. What this is going to do is going to ensure that when we're recording, flying hooks over or editing and moving stuff back, left and right or whatever along the beat, it's going to be right in time with the beat. And that's the last thing we got to do. So this track is ready. The other thing that I'm going to do, which I think is probably a good idea, is I want to put in Gorgeous. What's good, man? Zay gave me his track here. So, fuck that. Zay gave me his track right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my Metric AB, which is a way for me to listen to another track and then my track at the same time. So we can do some comparisons later. So, Zay's going to be in here recording and be like, all right, let's listen to, like, where your shit was at before. And then let's listen to how we have it recorded now. So I'll show you what I mean. Where's that? There we go. Bang. This one here. Boom. All right. So we have Zay's original track with his vocals and then what I have downloaded, which is no vocals. It's just his instrumental, right? This is just the instrumental. This is with his vocals. So what we do is we can play my instrumental session, right? You're going to hear Zay's vocal. Without vocal, actually. So that's just a beat. I hit this button. So you can hear, right? His vocal now. And what do you guys notice? The instrumental is mad soft, but that's because I made it soft. See? That's Zay's vocal for this track. And that's mine. So that's going to be a nice just reference point for us later. So when we're listening back and forth to the track, we can compare the vocals that we will record on Monday to what Zay had on his original kind of BandLab recording. So that's going to be there for us. I'm going to leave it in there. We're going to hit just bypass for now so it's not accidentally playing, but we'll be using that for this session on Monday. And that's it. This session is ready to go for Zay's first track. So I'm gonna hit save, make sure everything's good, and then we're actually gonna zoom through the next two. Actually, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. So that's the first track. We are all done with that. And so we're gonna zoom pretty quick with this. Let me close this joint. Uh, Shift. Save. Done. So since it takes a second for my sessions to load up, I can name the second one track 2. This should be in Zay's folder already. RMP Zay, making sure everything's in the right spot. There's no confusion.
congestion, fever, cough.
Smash 9 cold and flu symptoms.
There's someone there. Anyone? There's someone there. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
These mushrooms make you feel better. Like, a lot better. These mushrooms help you focus while lowering stress, keeping you calm but sharp.
Hello? Hello? There we go. Every time I open a session, it like does something to the audio. So I gotta make sure I do that. Files are missing. Dope. Bet. Let's take a listen. Made this on BeatLab. So Zay was talking about how he used BeatLab. Made these on BeatLab. For the effects of the guitar, or I think it's the guitar sample that I used. It's like hella pan to the right. I don't know if you guys can see. So that's the guitar part right there. See how it's kind of like crazy pan to the right? I don't know if there's much I can do about that. Noah, what's up? Welcome to the chat. So the big thing for the mix is trying to get the balance. That's what we're trying to do in these mixes, right? So lately what I've been doing is on my mix bus, I've been having God Particle up, and I want to see where the bass and the kick sit first. Since I don't have a separate kick track, it's just the drums all together. I'll just leave that. We're going to mute everything else and start from there. Mute that. So what I'm doing... Dude, Noah, I hope you're doing well, bro. I saw you guys were doing a show. Was that last weekend? So what I want to do, just to give myself, kind of a place where everything sits right, I want the indicators to hit on the low end. So I'm going to actually grab these two, start pushing up the volume, restart it. I think I'm on 128 buffer for now. Shouldn't be. I'm mixing, but grab these two. See how we're hitting the indicators now? On God Particle, we're getting the input indicator and our low. So that's a lot closer to where we want it. It was great. Wish you were there. Where was it at? Noah's over in LA. He's part of a what do you call it, like Americana folk duo with our buddy Devin. I saw you guys both at Arik's wedding back in September. You see how we're hitting the indicators now? So that's where we want it generally starting volume-wise. What I like to do is get them to hit, and then I want to hear if I can hear both and then make those adjustments. So to me, the bass is a little loud. So we'll pull down the bass. Bump up our kick. In this case, the full drums. Still hitting. Feels a little more balanced to me. We're peaking a little bit here, but we're not hitting red, so we're good for now. We'll be able to fix a little bit of that with some compression, I think. But maybe let's give ourselves just a little space. Brought the clips down a dB. Yeah, see how we're hitting dead center on the indicator? Yeah. I know. I was actually in LA on Monday, but it was quick because I was in San Diego for a wedding, drove my friend up to LA, stayed in LA for one night, and then bounced basically the next morning. So it was more just so I didn't have to drive all the way back to Vegas right after driving up to LA because we got to LA pretty late. So to me, it ended up working out. Excuse me. All right. So we got everything where we're hitting, where we like it. We have this, I think it's a crash. All right, that's a little loud. For my taste. That's kind of closer where I like it. Cool. Good there. We can start unmuting stuff. We got our main guitar part. This is like a filtered one, and then we have it open up for the actual verse. That one's a little soft. Cool. Let's hear where that main guitar part sounds like on the verse against the other stuff. So that's a little loud. I think it's because we have the filter on it. So it kind of makes it stick out a little bit more. Cool. And then we have this very simple melody. Pull that up a little bit. We might give that melody a little bit more life, but I don't need it sticking out. I don't think. Cool. Let's go back to our bass and start processing. So I have everything going into buses, but if it's a one track on the bus, I'll work on it off of the actual track. So we'll throw an LS channel on here. All we're doing is just adding a little bit of that kind of SSL kind of vibe, that analog kind of vibe. It's as if it's going to like an SSL channel. I think it's SSL, Nevo is Neve. forgot what mic is, but I usually leave on SSL. Great. We love it. Bring Pro Q3 in here. Just a little bit of subtractive. So not do too much with that there. Let's hear it against the track real quick. So we got the LA2A compressor, so I'm only looking for a little bit of compression. Ramakega in the chat. Hey, how you doing, Ramakega? Just a little bit of compression. And then I want to gain match it. So what we're doing with this compression is all that kind of high or louder stuff. We're just kind of taming that, making sure they don't pop too hard. At the same time, with the gain of the compressor, we're bringing up all the softer stuff. So we're still hitting the same kind of peaks, loudness wise, but all the soft stuff's coming up. That's kind of what we're doing. We can also adjust it accordingly by taste, but that's basically what we're trying to do. So a little R bass in there. R bass is nice because it's giving us a little bit of body with this bass. I'm not saying it's super hollow, but you could just use just a little bit of extra. I don't need it at 1,000 like that. Sometimes I like to pull up Pro Q while I'm doing this. What I'm looking for in Pro Q are first hits are about 73 hertz. You can see it kind of down here. But I'm looking for the second kind of peak, which is kind of living right here. So we'll call it 175. Because what we're doing is we're not adding to the low end, the low end, sub-low. We're giving it just more body to the actual bass. Listen to the difference. Right? We don't want that much, but we are looking for a little bit extra. Let's do a bypass, see if we can gain match it. Cool. And then here's a little special sauce trick I really like. Hopefully it's already loaded correctly in here. This is Ozone 11. Oh, it's God Particle. What I kind of want, I move this. There we go. Nice. This is a little sauce I like. We're going to use, let's just use the straight up Ozone 11. we're going to use the imager for Ozone 11. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this thing in half, the band for it. Somewhere here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to introduce some width to it. So everything below about 273 is going to be set kind of closer to center on your speakers. Then everything above, we're spreading it out. Bypassed. On. So all that kind of plucky, high-endy stuff is going to be a little more spread on the speakers. So once again, letting you hear that bass a little bit more. Because all that low end can sit dead center like that. All that higher end of the bass, we got spread out. So it's kind of filling out the speakers a little bit too. I love that. That sounds good. Then I'm going to throw the exciter. I like analog low. So here's that without both of those. Yeah. That bass is hitting, boy. Nice. Cool. Let's move on to our drums. So right off the bat, I have the drums going through this, like, this aux right here. This bus, it's like 8 NLS buses in a row. And it's like a Jason Joshua. He's like a mixer. Like, it's one of his, like, drum tricks. Close that. I want you to hear the difference between when these guys hit. That's with it on. Here's off. Subtle. But there's off, off, on. Yeah. There's some width added to it, a bit of punch. And we're basically trying to make it feel like it's going through a board, the drums. And then something I tried yesterday, which I thought was really dope, is we're going to swap out that opening thing there. And we're going to put, I don't know where this would be. Modulation. Dynamic. Harmonic, probably. We're going to put in this Studer tape recorder, and that has a preset on there for drum bus, which is great. Because my drums are all together, so I have to treat it as one at this point. And it's got this right here, drum bus. And what I'm going to do... Let's listen back to our drums now. So right now it's going through this and it's kind of distorting a little bit. So I'm going to pull it back. And I want it hit the needle hitting that red, but not going distorted. And then we're going to gain match that. Push that volume up. Just another level of like saturation. A little loud. Pull it back. God, that's hitting. Pull back. Without. With. Just even more body and width to it. It's fucking great. We'll try it without. With. That low end, dang. I think we could pull it back a little bit. There we go. Let's start running through our compressors. We're already getting 5 dB right there. Compression. Yeah, increase the attack and release. Let's see where we're hitting. You can push it. That hits 7. Back a little bit. Gain matching still. It's a little soft. So we're adding in the plugins, right? We're doing the effects of whatever the plugin does, and then we're gain matching it back because I set the volume to how I wanted it for the track. So I'm trying to get it back to where it was because when we're adding some of this stuff, especially compression, we're making stuff louder. You know, we're cutting stuff off and making stuff louder. So we need to just kind of get the gain back to where it needs to be. Actually, for compression, we're making it softer because we're making things softer. So we got to bring that back up. That's what we're doing there. But like for the Studer, we're adding more harmonics so this thing's going to be louder. So that's why I was pulling back the output. With the whole track. Hey, gotta run back, keep on through the world. For sure, Noah. Have a good rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, man. There would be a point in here where I would add in some, like a knock, but I think we'll keep it as is. We're not going to use that. I do want Pro Q. I don't know why I didn't already have that in here. Just to tame some of our stuff here. That right there. We're gonna pull that down a little more. Little dynamic EQ. Just taming this stuff. That sounded banging to me, man. I like this DSEQ to deal. Oh. I'm a bum and I didn't hit save. Golly. Oh, man. What time is it? 10:25? I'm a bum. Good news. I have session file backups. So hopefully I have a backup that happened 10:19. I actually used to have these set to a minute. So let's see how far back. If I had this set to a minute, I would have just had like just whatever last thing. I did a bunch of stuff in the last 5 minutes. When Pro Tools is back up, we're gonna reset that so it's every minute it's doing a backup. I should have been hitting save. That's my fault, truthfully. Dumb. I was very excited mixing that. That's why. All right. Here's the deal. We're gonna load the session, see where the backup was, and we're gonna change the backup settings, and then we'll call it a day. I'm getting the call to duty, so I want to get that in today. Today's technically my day off from the studio, but you know, if something comes up, this is just stuff I want to do for the stream. Sometimes I do it in my room. I have my computer set up with my screens for Call of Duty, so I can do stuff while I'm playing, or at least between games. Damn, I had the backups. I thought they were set for every minute. Literally every minute. So I could have gone in here, seen the backup. I'm mad that that's not set. I thought I already had that set. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Actually, let's see where we're at. Because I added a bunch of stuff on the drums. For sure all the bass stuff was in the backup, so just all that stuff on the drums, which I'll have to go back and redo. And it's never the same because you know you're pushing stuff. You're going through your same workflow, but sometimes it's just not how you had it before. So that's okay. That happens. I should have been saving. That's my fault. I take on the responsibility, the accountability for that. I just threw a pick. Unlike Jaden Daniels from the Washington Commanders, who doesn't really throw that many picks. Only 2 this year. MVP. Hate if you want. MVP in my heart. There we go. You guys were hearing it. I wasn't hearing it. Okay, it saved back at the Studer. So what we'll do, we'll save session as, and we'll save this recovered as our session. Yes, replace. And then the other thing we're going to do, we're going to set our backups to do every minute. And see, look at this. Enable session file auto backup. Backup every 1 minute. Most recent backups, I'm going to set to 30 minutes. So that means every minute it's going to have a backup. This takes literally no space. 7 times 10, 70 megabytes, 80 megabytes. It's nothing. So I'd rather have the backup so I could come back every, if something like this happens. I don't know why that wasn't set how I wanted it before, but that's set now. Every minute. Cool. All right. I'll just have to kind of restart from that Studer, the whole drum bus, and figure it out. But we're a lot closer than we needed to be. Rocky, what's up? What's up? All right, let's take a listen to what we got. The Studer's up at least. Yeah. Just that. Oh, you know what? I saw you sent me something. That's gotta be what that is. Whole thing. Damn. Doing that tape reel saturation. That's a difference maker. Without. With. God, that hits. That absolutely hits. That's tight. So the stuff we missed from that session crash was Pro Q, the compression. Yeah, we missed a couple of things, so I'll have to go back and redo those. That's not a problem. All right, that's that. Closing out. We had a nice little session. We got Zay's sessions ready for Monday for his recording session, and we pulled that up, did a little bit of mixing, getting stuff right. We at least got the balance portion right on that beat. I got everything balanced right where I wanted. Now it's kind of going in, cleaning stuff up, making stuff pop a little bit harder. So real happy about how that turned out. And we know now, Joey, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. We know now that our session backups are only set to every 5 minutes. We need that set to every minute, so I don't lose more than a minute's worth of work. So I should be hitting save, 100%. That's the ultimate backup. But in case you have a crash like that, if you have every minute, you're not losing more than a minute's worth of work. So that's me just being dumb. So that's how it goes sometimes. All right, chat. Thank you for hanging out this Friday morning. I might be hopping back on later to get some more stuff done. I'll do live on stream. So we'll see how that goes. But I do have some stuff I gotta take care of today. So maybe I'll do a live on stream. All right, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Zay, for providing the music at RMPZay on IG. Make sure you follow him. Up and coming artist here in Las Vegas. We're recording him on Monday. The music sounds good. We just got to get those recordings in, and he'll be ready to release some new music. Tight. Very good. Chat, thank you very much. Have a great weekend. I might get on later, or I might get on this weekend. We'll see how it goes. Have a great rest of your Friday. Freaky Friday. Catch you later, alligators. Peace.
Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending. We will live a life, we will live a life, live a life, we will live a life in the fast lane. We will live a life, we will live a life, live a life, we will live a life in the fast lane.
down.
Check your body.
You can't sleep tonight. Let's not sleep together. You can't sleep tonight. Let's not sleep together. Check your